Hello. I'm going to quickly give you my opinions on the Kokuyo Mark Plus two-tone highlighters. We'll go over the key function and then the design and then some miscellaneous things. Obviously, the key function here is that it's two tones of the same color. Both are chisel tip. There is no second side. Be careful because there's a second highlighter in the Mark Plus series, or rather I should say a second set of 5. Also called the Mark Plus, but that one's a double-sided highlighter of a single color and a single tone rather than this, which is two-tone. Two-tone, it's not too useful for me. I don't have any situations where I really need two of the same color as opposed to just two different colors. I suppose if you're highlighting like a block of text and you want different lines to have contrast against each other, maybe, but you would know better than me what you need this for. As for the design, there are a bunch of issues with this that make me not like it particularly much. First of all, you can't see much while you're highlighting. Like if you look at this, while you're highlighting, the pen is so thick and it's thick all around. It's like perfectly round that you really cannot see anything behind your pen particularly well. Even if you tilt your head, there's this massive clear sleeve. And then let's say you want to adjust the thickness of what you're doing, right? So by default, it's 4 millimeters. That may or may not be enough for what you need it for, by the way. Normally, if you wanted to make what you're doing thinner, you would use some kind of frontal tilt like this, right? To use just the front edge, and you could use that to align it. But as you can see here, if you try and tilt this forward at all, you're gonna very quickly start getting 2 marks. And then furthermore, just with how big it is, it's very difficult to see. Also note that if you're looking at it top down like this, there's also this clear rounded piece that gets in the way of seeing exactly what the curvature and bend on your lower tip is. Also, when you're pulling the tip to get a actual line, once again, can't see anything, really thick. Even if you tilt it to the side while you're pulling, it's like difficult. Same thing if you're trying to use just the tip, you have a hard time without getting that second line in there. And then you could theoretically use this like bottom of the bow part to draw, but it's still very hard to be precise, and you have to keep the angle so precise. As soon as it starts going in any other angle, you'll just quickly get some weirdness from the chisel tip. So that's about that. Hard to use. Miscellaneous stuff. This clip is quite weak. It's on the cap. When I say weak, I don't necessarily mean that it'll break, but rather just that the grip is not strong. I haven't even clipped this to anything, and you can already see that it doesn't even touch itself. And you see how much it bends. I wouldn't use this to hold it to something like a pants pocket, but I guess if you have one of those pencil cases where you want to like organize things, where there's some kind of elastic loop, you could always slot it in, but I see no real point. The light yellow color, which my cat has taken and hidden somewhere. Light yellow color is quite difficult to see. I'll just have to take that, my word for that, I suppose. And then all these, and let's see, what else? Anything else? The price is fine. It's like, even on Amazon, I'm in the US, it was $8 for 5 of these markers, which is technically like 80 cents per color or whatever, $1.60 a marker. But at that price, for like $1.60 a marker, you may as well just get something much better, like Sharpie's Clearview highlighters. That's all. Thanks for hanging out.